All right, Justin here with the Atlanta Brick Co., and I'm with Darth Chris here. He's very excited because we are about to get an enormous Star Wars haul. Not enormous as in size, although it is sizable. It's more enormous as in what's included. Now, you want to go over briefly what you know?
What we're supposed to get is Marco has the original 1999 sealed Star Wars sets. You should have just about every single one of them. There's Marco down there. He's backing up his SUV. Is that a Toys R Us bag I see in there?
Marco found us through an internet search. Through YouTube. Hey, it's working. So he is from New Jersey. He found us, and he is willing to part with a lot of his Star Wars, and he has absolutely packed his SUV to the brim. Do you want to tell us kind of how you came to have all this?
Yeah, so since 5 years old, I was collecting, and it was always just a childhood thing. As I got older, I just kept getting sets, just amassing the sets, amassing collections, and I kept a few. And when I saw your video online, I said there was no better place that these sets should go to before they take over the house than right here at Atlanta Brick Company. So
that's
I
awesome.
Reached out to Mark a couple times last year. Finally got to speak to Chris after an email. He was interested, and made the trek, made the journey, and I'm looking forward to seeing these sets land right in here
in our museum.
Yeah, for sure.
You have several original Star Wars unopened. Is that correct?
So in '99, when the sets came out, I had a friend who was managing a store in New Jersey. And I got on the phone with her because as soon as I found out that Lego and Star Wars were combining and coming into one, my two most favorite childhood hobbies, pastimes, I said, I got to have every set. So what she did, I called her up. I said, do me a favor. She goes, Marco, the truck didn't even come yet. I said, well, when the truck comes in, I want one of every set. And most of them are right here.
And
right now.
You also got the action figures, right?
Yes.
Which I think a lot of us got.
Yeah, the action figure. Yeah.
I think they're worth less now than
they were
when we bought them. I think we bought them for like $5 each, and now they're worth about $3 each in their original packages.
They weren't even worth putting into the vehicle.
So it's good that you hedged your bets and you got the Lego and the action figures.
There you go. Yeah.
I did make one mistake though. Biggest mistake I made was that I didn't buy like 10 of each.
Yeah.
That was the mistake I made. Mm-hmm. So I didn't open them, which was awesome. I kept them sealed. And I always thought I was going to hold on to them, but I just knew right away when they came out, I just said Lego and Star Wars, that's like an automatic smash hit. And over the years, over the last 20 years, to see just how much of a smash hit it became, it was phenomenal. So to give you a prime example, original sealed.
Oh.
And there's tons more in here. One of each X-Wing, A-Wing, Naboo fighter, the way they were back when I got them.
Now, is there anything from your collection that you're keeping? Is there one or two prized items that did not make the trek here that's still in your house?
There were 4 or 5 sets that already had sold. Outside of that, you're going to have sealed, mint those sets. This 99 collection is all coming here. The Gungan ship is here. Pod Racing Sealed is here. The Millennium Falcon, the original Falcon, is here,
but not
sealed.
the Death Star, right?
I'll tell you what, the Death Star is still wrapped in the Lego shipment box in the plastic from the Lego store. It could not even fit.
And that's the Death Star 2, the good one, right?
Yes,
yeah,
that's correct. That's still with the collection. There was a couple pieces I kept. The 487, the Space Cruiser from when I was 5 years old, 1978 came out. I kept that one. The Challenger, the Space Shuttle. I kept the Space Shuttle. In here is a lot of space and night theme sets.
From the 80s, right?
Correct. Yeah, a lot of them have the original boxes, and also not only the boxes, but the instructions as well, which I understand people tell me they don't even need instructions today, which is wild.
Yeah.
They're like, Marco, it's all online. You just print it in.
So we're getting Star Wars, we're getting some space, and some castle. That is amazing.
Castle. Yeah. 2 Blacktron sets that look like as new as they came out of the box for all those early 90s fans of, or late 80s fans of space. Can't wait to dig in and show you all what we have.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
So there's two different collections that we got here. We got the brand new sealed Star Wars collection, and then a couple of the Lego movie things, which Marco bought when he was older, just more as a collectible or investment. And then we have his childhood collection here, which he was an amazing kid because he kept his boxes. And we just sold a Lego set to a kid that was buying a Marvel superhero set, and Marco said, "Hey, make sure you keep that box." So some of the sets we got here are just absolutely classic. We got, these are open and built, but in fantastic condition. We got the Big Rig Truck Stop. You don't see that one very often. The service station, which is Shell, branded by Shell. The police command center, and these city sets, people like them and they do sell, but not as popular as the castle and the space. Castle and space really sell well. That's what people want right now. And pirate. And we did, fortunately, we did get some of that from Marco as well. There's the ambulance plane, the stunt copter and truck, vacation camper. And here we go into the castle here. We got the Knights Challenge, which is the jousting kit. And we got the Castle minifigures battle pack, which we wish they'd make again. And there's some smaller sets in there. And here we go into the space. We got the modular space transport. And that's built here, so you can kind of see the condition of it. It's just, it's shining, pristine. Looks awesome. And then some smaller sets, and then we got the Cosmic Cruiser. There's a Town People Pack, which is pretty neat. People probably recognize these torsos and stuff from classic bulk lots that they buy, but these are actually the sets that they came in. There's the Big Rig Truck Stop Bill. Very classic look to it. There's the Shell gas station built. The stickers all look good in that. There's some of the instructions. The hospital, one of the original hospitals. And these, in these yellow boxes, these are all from the 1980s, and they all are made in Denmark. Hey, look at the size of that box. Tiny little set. They wouldn't put something in a box that small today.
Stocking stuffer.
Yeah. And then this is going to be a really hot seller there. That's the Alien Moon Stalker. And the Aero Module.
There it is right there.
Yeah, it's got a really neat look to it there. That windscreen is pretty unique.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the police command center and a couple of small police vehicles, the mobile command unit. And what's interesting about this is they're still making this set today. It's much bigger, it's about that big, and it's the mobile command center, and they're always putting a police station in the back of a big rig. Almost every 2 years. It's one of the most made police sets. But there it is. There's a smaller form. It's original. It was originally bought at Kmart for $5.92. And I'm guessing this is going to be in the $20 to $30 ballpark now. But they have original smiley face heads and police torsos. That's 1986. This is the Knight's Castle and the Joust set that we showed you the boxes for. Here's the sprues, unstuck sprues. There's black. Look at that with the unstuck plumes on it.
Nice.
Very nice. Good work, Marco, for keeping those together and not peeling them off and not throwing them away.
Chewing on them.
Not chewing on them. There's the Blacktron. That's going to be very popular. People love Blacktron right now. It's very, very nice stuff. Really hope they come back out with some Blacktron sets. There's some of the classic space sets that we saw some boxes for.
I assume they own the IP for Blacktron. They own the trademark and everything. So why they could definitely come out with Blacktron again.
Yeah, they keep putting them in the mystery minifigure lines. You know, they've got the bounty hunter, and then they just had the space guy, the space police guy, come out with the classic logo. And then this is what is that? The Cycle Fix-It Shop. He had 2 of those. That's it for the classic collection. Got a few new sets here that Marco was buying as, you know, collectibles, investments. Pose X-Wing. These are all sealed sets. We have some advent calendars. These are very popular TIE fighters right now from the Solo movie. Got the First Order TIE fighter and the original TIE fighter. Oh. A lot of the microfighters from Series 2. A couple of battle packs that have gotten very popular. Some newer sets here. This is the Major Von Riggs TIE fighter. But now you get into some of the classic sets. We've got the X-Wing from 2018. This is discontinued already, and very popular X-Wing because it's so classic. The original X-Wing should be from 1999, almost 20 years older than the one we just showed.
And that's
you.
the first one, right?
Yeah,
first one
that's
ever.
the first X-Wing that came out. They've got the yellow heads. You got, is that Biggs Darklighter? Yeah, Biggs Darklighter. You got Luke Skywalker, R2, and the mechanic. And that is sealed new, never opened. You have an A-Wing with that same mechanic and the pilot. We've got the, yeah, actually the expert here is telling us this is a classic one right here.
Yeah, we've seen all the Star Wars.
He has seen all the Star Wars. There's the Naboo Starfighter with this funny little mechanic machine over here. It looks like a kind of a cheeseburger sandwich to me. Spinny spaceship.
Spaceship.
Yeah, you know why Marco got that? Because he liked the classic space, obviously.
This is, I mean, that's how
There's Solo's Kessel Run Falcon.
is this? Are you on the list?
And this little set here is the Slave 1 UCS, sealed new in its original box.
Sealed new in its original box.
Very popular right now due to the Mandalorian. Got some newer sets there. Here is the X-Wing from 2000. There's a Toys R Us sticker over the date. I guess it's 2002 maybe. This is when they went to the light flush figures. This is from episode 5, where you got the Hoth, Leia, and Han.
Some new shoes.
Yeah. What would you rather have? Some new Pumas or the original Slave 1?
Definitely
right there,
that.
sealed in its original box. You got the 1x2x5 brick carbonite Han Solo and Boba Fett.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That is awesome. We have the original Millennium Falcon, which is, I like this one a lot because it's so different than all the other ones. All the other ones are this, they keep coming out with Falcons that look the same. This one is totally different with these giant panels that are printed, and then the cockpit's even a different shape.
And actually build other things.
Yeah, they used to show you how to build these other things on the back of the box, so they're not quite as cool as the Millennium Falcon. That thing's got 2 legs on it. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But
It's a walker, right?
they don't show you how to do stuff like that anymore. The Gungan sub, they gave you a Stingray in that set. Those Stingrays are pretty valuable. Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan, and everybody's favorite Jar Jar there. These older sets, these are the older light gray colors, the older brown colors, and the older dark gray colors. Speaking of the older brown colors, there's the original MTT. Not as big as the next one that they came out with. The next one that they came out with was a lot bigger than this, probably 5 times the size. Some of the smaller ones, we've got the Vulture Droid, the Naboo Swamp with Jar Jar again, and the Flash Speeder. Here's the creme de la creme from episode 1. This is the Pod Racer set with the Sebulba that's all one piece. That's an all one piece Sebulba. Gascano, which is buildable, and he's just really weird looking, but cool at the same time. And then, of course, the only human pod racer that we know of, Anakin Skywalker. And then you get these pit droids over here that are pretty cool. You get 3 of those. Flags to represent each pod racer. And Jar Jar, Qui-Gon, Padme, and R2-D2. And then there's another picture of all those pod racers there. And they show you some alternate builds. It looks like Qui-Gon Jinn can build his own little speeder.
As he
That's
should.
sealed new in its original box. 20th anniversary Slave 1. We did get 2 of those. In here we got some recently retired sets, smaller sets such as Anakin's Starfighter, Luke's Land Speeder, and then a couple of the Darth Vader transformation chambers, which are really, really cool sets. And then last but not least, the droid tank from episode 1. The Trade Federation AAT, which is pretty cool because these are all printed parts. Big printed parts that were unique to these sets. And that's it. Thanks again, Marco, for bringing these in.
All right, I'm here with Marco and Alice Cooper. Oh, that's Chris. I'm sorry.
It's my Darth Maul makeup.
Thank you, Marco, so much for letting us purchase your Lego
Oh, most definitely.
from you. And man, there was some good stuff. What standout sets did you see?
All the original 1999 Star Wars sets sealed in their original boxes. We got the Gungan sub, we got the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wing, I mean the Slave 1, all from 1999, and they're all right there. They're beautiful condition. I can't wait to get them out in the store.
You said you're not quitting Lego, you're just downsizing and scaling back.
Yeah, I
right?
think refining, trying to pick, just refining, scaling back, refining, and picking those few gems that I want to keep within the collection. I don't think once you start, you can never quit.
That's right. That's right. Don't quit Lego. Never quit Lego.
No, for sure, never.
I tried back in 2010 maybe, and it was at the first Brick Fair, Virginia. I was trying to sell everything I had and just be done with it so I could focus on my real career job. And I liked it so much that I got back into it after I sold everything.
I tried to quit out, but they pulled me back
I'm gonna have to go right to the counselor after this and have a couple sessions. Because I got over that, going right into the Lego store at the malls, and now this just brought it all back. So all those years of sessions, man, I'm just going to have to go back and, it's really amazing. And
For a Lego addict, this is the worst place to be.
it's my veins, I can feel it right now, man. I'm looking at every set like we're ready to pass out, but quite amazing place you all have. And I couldn't be more happy that my collection landed right here in Noonan, Georgia with Chris and Justin. It's just awesome.
Well, we appreciate it, Marco.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and with the level of professionalism that you all have, it's incredible. So
Yeah, Marco and I struck a deal before he came down. We wanted to make sure we were on the same page. He sent me pictures of everything. I think he sent me a couple hundred pictures, which was, that's more than necessary, but you had them, so it was great. I think it was on a OneDrive or something. And we went through, priced everything individually, gave him the quote after we had already talked about ballpark prices, and we made a deal. So
it was awesome.
Made it worth his while to come down.
Yeah, it's great. It was and I'll tell you this: what you just said, it's a 2-for-1 trip. Really, it's to experience the store. There's a couple sets you don't want anymore. It's a great way to blend two things in one.
Did you want to give a number with a total?
It was in the ballpark of $5,000.
Nice.
It was a nice haul.
Yeah.
Nice haul.
Yeah.
And my car's a lot lighter now. The vehicle's a lot lighter. SUV go. I'll save them some money on the gas.
What are you gonna fill it up with on the way home? Georgia peaches, maybe?
Yeah, that's right.
Some sweet tea. Definitely some sweet tea.
Sweet tea, fried chicken.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
No, the reflux in my older years, that fried chicken's gonna have to stay. But maybe some peach pie, cobbler pie.
Atlanta United soccer gear, for sure.
Well, I got the Atlantic Brick Company shirt. That's awesome.
Okay.
That
Excellent.
I
think you can afford it now too.
Yeah, most definitely I can afford the shirt, and I'm gonna have to keep the doors locked so none of these boxes can go back into the car.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you once again, and
Thank you
maybe
guys.
we'll see you again in the future.
Definitely, most definitely will. This is I'm definitely coming back, and I'd recommend this. If you haven't been here already, I recommend that you get here as soon as possible. It's an awesome trip. Definitely well worth the drive.
Yeah, we did not pay him to say that.
No, not at all.
Actually, we just did pay him. And he said it, but not to say that.
Yeah, we didn't ask him to.
These guys are great, and the experience. And if I may add, to watch the younger version of ourselves just enjoy it too for the first time, that's amazing. That's really what it's about too. It reminds me back when I was the age, just going through there, that they have this. Where was this store when I was 10? You know, it was nowhere to be found. But this is amazing. So I think that's worth $1 million too.
Absolutely. All right.
Thanks.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man. Definitely.